You know what spreads faster than any virus? It's fear. Now when it comes to fear, you can either forget everything and run. I said or you can face everything and rise. I believe. And let me tell you what I believe. I believe that. I believe we gon' face everything. I believe that we will win. The battle, but we gon' win the war. I'm from the bottom, I'm that uncut, real raw. When things get tough, that's when we show up. That's when we show out. That's when we show yo. It's time to knuckle up and fight hard. Now let's all buckle up and fight hard. Que Dios bendiga a todas tus familias, mi amigo. Se parte mandito, vamos a darle duro todavía. Say it with me. I believe. Say it with me. Yeah, we will win. Bottom line, no matter what, face everything and rise.
Legion of loyal listeners and Wildcat fans, welcome to the 10th annual Midwest Fall Classic here at St. Michael, Albertville.
Yeah, here we are.
We are the Mike and Rob Experience. He's Rob Derry. I'm Mike Cayley, and with us tonight is Abby Derry. Yeah, all-day class of 2020. Hi, Abby.
Hi.
That's all you'll hear from her all night long. We are this Mike and Rob Experience. I want to thank the First National Bank for bringing us all of our YouTube TV needs. Rob? The Boss Project is that's not going to be on.
Yeah.
The Buzzword? No, we're not going to. Wildcat Trivia.
We lost our we left our wireless mic set
misplaced.
somewhere. If anyone's listening and found it at the high school.
It's a rectangle box with a plastic white handle on it.
Yeah.
I want to thank the City of River Falls for everything that they do, and we want to thank Hickory Homes for donating $5 for every River Falls Wildcat ace. It's getting up there, Rob.
Oh, yeah.
Should be about $1,000, I'm guessing, by the time the season's done.
They're lucky they didn't sponsor Chippewa Falls.
And, Rob, we got the Venmo address right there. We got our first playoff game covered by Mark and Becky Kilgore down in Speedway, Indianapolis, Indiana.
Thank you, Mark and Becky.
Sarah's aunt and uncle.
Appreciate it.
They gave the first $250. We want to pause 15 seconds for station identification.
Community banking is about giving back to the communities we serve. It's about focusing on needs and making decisions to better businesses and families in the area. It gives an opportunity for employees to live, work, and play local. We are your...
There it is, Jeff Johnson and the crew. First National Bank, downtown River Falls.
Can't thank them enough either, can we?
We can't, no.
You know what I mean? They do a lot for the community, Mike.
Well, you see it on the 15-second identification there, Rob, of what they really do. And
I'm not kidding around. I'm serious about that. They do.
It's
they
an
do
awful
a ton.
lot, right?
Yeah.
They built the bank. They helped fund the baseball field, Raymer Field.
They're in on the gymnastics thing
No,
too. No, they're not.
No. Wrong bank, different bank.
My bad.
That's all right, buddy. So here we are, Rob. We've got the third and fourth place match. The River Falls Wildcats taking on the Rogers Royal.
Mr. Rogers Royal.
Mr. Rogers Royal. The Wildcats started off last night.
Who
Two
are
matches.
the people in your neighbor?
Rob, the River Falls Wildcats handled Wabasha Kellogg in 2 straight sets.
Yeah.
Then they had to go to 3 against the Mustang out of Mountains View in the Suburban East Conference.
Yeah, that was a duel. That was a good game. Good match, whatever you want to call it.
Opened things up today against the Elk River Elks with a 2-set win.
Yeah.
And then got into a little bit of a battle with the hometown St. Michael Albertville.
Yeah, it was a home cook and officiating. It was all bad.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't that. We lost in 2 sets, and they played and blocked like you'd never seen before. But
yeah. Hit well, blocked well. They
ranked number 10 in the state, Rob, and they took it to us. We were in the second set quite deep and then lost in 2.
Yeah.
So the Wildcats now, I believe, are 28 wins, doubled their low losses.
Yeah, 2 already. Yeah.
St. Rogers went to 3. They're 27-3.
Yeah, they're going to be formidable. They took Wyzetta to a third.
Wyzetta, not bad. They're the number 1 ranked team in Minnesota.
Yeah, they're that's a good looking team, Wyzetta, for sure.
Updated stats From the boss, Rob, Morgan Cayley's got 41 aces. Gretza's got 26, 24 off of Derry and Brathall. And Abby Bannett's got 31 aces on the year.
Oh.
Taylor Peterson hucks in 10, and Danielle hucks in another 21 aces.
Perfect.
Kills, Haley Gretz 4 away from 200. She'll hit that today. What's your daughter trying to do?
I don't know. Set 1, set 2. Don't sweat it. We'll figure it out.
Brianna Brathall, Rob, we had reportedly some injury as of Thursday, and that is final. She's going to see a hand specialist on Monday.
Yeah.
With a possibility of a couple broken bones in the hand. So she is out for
Bummer.
today's match. Yeah. Morgan Cayley's got 91 total kills. Bryn Johnson jumping in here with some more activity on the weekend due to Brianna Brathall being out. She's got 71 kills on the year. Danny Lean with 148 off the pin. Maddie Derry off the right side with 185 kills. And Taylor Peterson busting through the middle with 91 kills on the year.
Okay.
Hitting percentage, Rob Brathall was at a 205. Gretz at 350. Morgan Cayley at 380 with a bunch of tortures, we call those.
Yeah.
Danny Lean's hitting a 163. Maddie Derry continuing to climb all the way up to a 288 off the right side. And Taylor Peterson's over 200 at 202.
Huh.
Blocks. Haley Gretz leads away with 46 blocks. Cayley's got 20.
What do we want to see there? 200? Is that a good
200 kills?
No, percentage.
Well, it all depends.
250? 200?
Outside, middle, or right side? What do you want?
Well, let's go all of them.
Okay, your outside, you probably want somewhere real good hitting percentage from the outside pins, probably 250.
Okay.
Middle, you're talking it should be over 400.
Okay.
And then your right side, 250, 200, Abby. About right. I mean, that's your third option, right? We talk about that all the time. The setter is blind to the right side, so of course the sets aren't going to be nearly as.
She just got to toss it up there and pray.
Yep, and all you're trying to do is Coach Cayley likes to open things up through the middle with 3 middle rotation here. You're going to see Haley Gretz, Bryn Johnson, and Taylor Peterson, and then you'll see Johnson and Gretz on the outside pin as well.
The law firm.
Yeah, blocks. Got 11 blocks out of Bryn Johnson. You got 11 blocks out of Danny Lean. Maddie Derry's got 35, and Taylor Peterson's got 27 blocks. Digs. Oh, those are assists. Morgan Cayley's now got 629 assists, Rob, after Thursday. And what, 4 matches?
Yeah. Yeah, no, 3, yeah. No.
Abby
yeah,
Bennett,
4.
309 digs. Brathall's got 105. Gretz 110. Cayley with 190. Lean with 190 and Maddie Derry with 136 digs. So, yeah, we've run this rotation before. Last time Brianna was out, we ran the same exact rotation they're doing for this weekend so far.
Yeah, they're starting to look kind of comfortable with it, I think.
It takes a little time, I guess, right? Yeah. Rob, the Wildcats have earned themselves the number 1 seed in section number 1. Section play starts Thursday, October 21st. River Falls and Chippewa Falls will miss that match due to their bye and the number of teams in the section. Then they'll take on the winner of number 9 seed in Richmond and number 8 seed, the Husky out of Eau Claire North.
North. I thought it was Memorial. Yeah, North. All right.
That will be a week from today on Saturday, October 23rd at 7 o'clock. And then the following matchup is on Thursday, October 28th. Right now we're scheduled to be at Wausau West.
Could be subject to change. I don't know.
Good chance, Rob, that will be some probably River Falls and Eau Claire Memorial.
Yeah, so maybe those teams don't want to drive to Wausau to play?
Yep, both sections will be there. Both top and bottom brackets will be there at Wausau West, and then the section final will be played on October 30th. We get Halloween night off this year.
I know. I saw it's a Sunday.
Not bad.
It's my favorite night to hunt. I want to be in the woods that night.
I know it is. That's going to be held at Chippewa Falls. Wildcats this week coming out of the Wisconsin Volleyball Coaches Poll ranked number 5. Like I said, they're now 28 wins, 2 losses on the year.
Yeah.
And then, Rob, we got some other good news this morning. You want to share that good news?
Oh.
Regular season football is out.
Yeah. Got the 4 seed? We're going to play Central, Lacrosse Central at River Falls.
Yeah, so we got Friday, October 27th for a 7 o'clock start. Wanakee drew the 1 seed. They'll be playing Marshfield. River Falls 4, Lacrosse Central 5 at River Falls for a 7 p.m. Menominee drew the 2 seed, Rob, so we'll have to see. I was chatting with Schurz a little bit this morning via text at the flag football matchup, and he said, you got no choice. I said, you okay with the 4? He says, I got no choice. There's no way to talk about it with the computer-generated seedings this year. No arguments, no debates, no nothing.
Yeah. Take your seat and like it.
Thought it was a little lopsided, and some of the sections were a little off balance, but, Rob, you see it in volleyball. It just happens.
Whatever.
Go
play football.
If you can move everyone around the state and have them play at Athens or Wausau right in the center of the state and everything takes place there.
That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
Bring them all to one place, build a heck of a nice, fine athletic stadium.
That's not a bad idea.
Would you go to Wausau on a Thursday night, a Saturday?
Yeah.
football, everything's there.
I don't know, right? If you got about a 2-hour drive from
So I
anywhere
told you
in
what
the state.
Minnesota football does. So Minnesota Big A football, they have 32 teams. The only team not in the Twin City area is Brainerd.
Yeah.
So then they got 4 regions, 8
Yeah.
teams in each one. And then the 1 and 2 of, say, Region 4 can't play any of one in their own region. So then no matter what, they're playing cross regions all the time. And,
Sounds
So
like a
it's-
decent idea.
well,
I don't know. Like I said, it doesn't matter. Go play football.
it's not my job, Rob. Might not be your job to pound away at the WIAA. They are the governing body. We want to make sure that Todd Clark treats us well. We're handled very well down at the Rush Center. For
Oh,
the
they
state
treat us
tournament.
nice. Yeah. Free hot dogs.
Well,
Usually a complimentary water.
We get a really nice tour guide. You remember the first year you came over there with me?
yeah.
We had the
Now we just run from them. Like, we're good.
Yeah, we'll go over there and we
Yeah.
go hucking through the court and around
Yeah,
the court.
climb
and up,
over
yeah,
fences.
Yeah.
And, oh, yeah.
Get to see John Bon Jovi's poster in the elevator, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Luke Bryan, I think, is in there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it's a good time.
It's go time, Rob, for fall sports. The seedings have been set. The tournament is about ready to begin. So this is Sarah's last warm-up here. Wants to try to find ways to get better competition. Last night, Rob is obviously went 3 sets with Mounds View. So
Yeah, they were pretty good. Nice big setter, good setter. They had a
six-foot lefty
they had
out
a
here.
couple big girls. Yeah, they were good.
Yeah, so you're coming on over here, Rob. The final 4 teams here are River Falls and Rogers taking place for the 3rd and 4th place match, and then you got Wayzata and St. Michael Albertville in the championship, number 1 and number 10 in the land.
Yeah, some pretty legitimate teams.
Yeah, and I tell you, Rogers, they were all hopped up over here.
Yeah, they took a set off Wayzata.
They did the 2 set.
Yeah, if you're going to draw up a volleyball team, just on paper,
All right, I'm
you'd
curious
probably
what
want to
yours
look
looks
like
like.
Wayzata.
Really?
Yeah, I would just take that 'cause they're big.
I would have
They're-
taken Wayzata here 3 years ago, Rob.
Oh, yeah, that
Going,
too.
going back, River Falls has played in this tournament, I believe, since 2018, Rob?
My daughter Abby got a good look at them. Maybe
Yeah, she did.
Maybe you could comment on them, Abigail. What did you think about that team?
They were just stacked.
Yeah.
When River Falls
Thanks.
talked,
So
it
high-level
sounded like
stuff.
this. Oh, come on, girls, let's go. And then Wayzata's like, yeah, let's go. Here we go.
Yeah.
They stood across the 10-foot line in their serve-receive pattern. And they went 6'2", 6'5", 6'4". That's your back row. We had little Abigail Derry back there all day.
Oh, yeah.
I love Rob. We get to talk about the libero, right? What a great opportunity to just take balls, hit as hard as you can, move around your block if it doesn't get, and then
You're
pass
going
it.
to get a good look at it from this angle. You're going to see the movement of the ball right now.
What do you think of this joint, Rob?
I mean, it's not sexy. It's kind of bare bones, but it's large, it's effective, and it's probably a moneymaker.
Well, Stillwater did the same thing. Have you been over to their campus since they did their renovation?
Yeah,
right.
It's
They have
kind
the
of just like this.
community track, so the
Yeah.
community can come buy memberships, use the track, the weight
Yeah.
room.
Yeah, it's nice.
A lot of kids in the weight room on a Saturday.
But this is kind of like a big pole barn. I mean, it's nothing fancy.
How do you make it fancy, Rob? You ever been down to Lucas Oil
I don't
Stadium?
know that you need to. I mean, this is fine. Why would you do it? You don't need any more than this, do you?
Well, I'd probably trim it out in barn board.
That would look nice.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe some tin. But, I mean, try to find a way to give it the noise down. This isn't an overly loud gym, is it?
Not really.
Enough
No.
buffer?
They don't have any baffling though or anything like that, do they?
No.
Yeah.
Well,
No, it's nice.
Rob, I've got the Rogers roster.
Who are the people in their neighborhood?
No. Rogers, Minnesota, Rob.
Oh,
Roger Royals, they've never participated in the state tournament here in Minnesota. Anya Schmidt is a freshman.
all right.
April Janssen is a junior middle hitter. Paige Chimura, oh yeah.
Any
Chimura,
relation to Mark?
spelled the same. Sophomore outside. Alexa Yukic, senior libero DS. Bryn Rains, I checked the stats. She's going to be out there quite a bit. Caitlin Lee is a senior middle blocker. Allie Ritter, senior outside hitter. Taylor Dawson, a junior outside hitter. Olivia Anderson will be their senior setter. Hannah Bruchtowitz, Rob, number 15. Keep an eye on her. She does a lot of damage.
Old Brooke Dewitz, she's right here in front of me. Looks like a volleyball player.
Bruschkowitz.
Bruschkowitz.
Bruschkowitz. You want the quick spelling so you can help, Rob?
New.
Bruskiewicz.
Yeah.
Bruschkowitz.
The old brush cutter. The old brush hog.
Emma Ellingson's a junior outside hitter, and Joanna Schreiber. We don't want to welcome any of the Rogers people because they have no idea what we're doing.
Yeah. Sorry if we're butchering them. Oh, they're probably not on. Yeah. Yeah.
Mike Cayley, Rob Derry, Abby Derry here for today's broadcast. Rob, that means we've now had 3 of your 5 family members on the broadcast. 4 of your 5 family members have been part of it because we interviewed Maddie.
Goose has been on?
She's the only one. 4 of 5.
Oh, my bad. I'm not.
That's all right, buddy. I know you don't wear every contacts in, so.
Math isn't my.
Took a road trip up here a few years ago with Jeff Morrow in the van with us. You remember that one?
Yeah, we did.
Pit stop in the parking lot.
Vaguely.
Uh-huh.
Just barely. Here we go.
Got a chance, Rob, to thank the Nodak Nation. Mike and Jen Lean were there with the grandpa and grandma. I want to thank
we got
them
a couple more Nodak Nation sitting next to Jennifer right now. Camouflage jacket.
They were the kind ones, Rob, to give us our care package.
Oh,
so
okay.
That was, I thought, extremely nice. We had a nice opportunity, Rob, to sit down with the owners of Hickory Homes Thursday postgame.
Yeah.
Billy Jensen and Corey Brothel. Corey's a big dude, isn't he?
Yeah.
Strapper.
Got to talk to the big shooter. It was a nice night.
I could talk to him. I told
Gregory Eugene Peters was there.
Yeah. David Garish.
Yeah.
I could talk to Billy Jensen about, you got that buzz again, bud. What do you got to wiggle to fix that? Abby did something.
Probably just something too close. Probably this.
Maybe we can shut that off if you want.
Yeah, do that. I think that's probably what it is. Or just move it. Put it on the wall.
I like to move it. Sorry.
That usually does it. Yeah, no, nice time.
Billy praises the broadcast quite a bit, and I tell you, Rob, it's been a week or two, and I don't know about you because we're around each other quite a bit.
Yeah, what?
I got a lot of text messages last night. I don't know about you.
Oh, I didn't. No, people don't know my number, which is good.
River Falls went down to Sparta last night to wrap up the Mississippi Valley Conference Championship.
Yeah, I was watching on the NF, whatever broadcast.
HS.
Whatever it is, yeah. No.
They spent a lot of money there at Sparta for that, Rob.
Yeah, it's got an automatic camera that doesn't really work right.
I know we shouldn't do this, but should we dare say how much the River Falls School District pays for the Experience Plus One to cover their football games?
No. Nobody wants to know that.
Free.
Starts with a Z and ends in a 0. No.
Yeah, 100% volunteer. I like to think after last night's text messages, John Gretz was blasting away. Mark Chapin, a few others were talking about how much they missed the Experience Plus One.
You love getting the old horn tooted.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Rob,
everybody does.
What's a horn toot sound like?
Toot, toot. Kind of like that.
Speaking of a horn toot, Rob, I got to see if you can give me one of these.
All right.
Any way you can give me, since she is our Wildcat feature player of the game, Rob?
Oh, yeah, I'm feeling better, too. Hang on.
You got any hoarseness that maybe you can...
No, I'm solid. Let's go.
Becca Randleman coming up here. Rob, give it. Abby, does he do this at home? Becca Randleman's coming
Man,
up.
I'm feeling good. That sounded nice, didn't it?
You know why? Your throat lozenge?
Got rid of that raspiness? That sounds good. Like
wow. That. Mike Lean just sent me a couple pictures. What's Mike Lean sending me? I assume it's of us.
Oh. Careful. Don't open. Oh.
Abby, am I a wise man?
Oh, yeah, it is us.
We don't take enough selfies, Rob. Maybe I should take some more.
We haven't taken one in a while. I don't know, a couple days at least. Got the week off till Friday. Friday night football.
We got Westy on.
Saturday. Oh, geez, we got volleyball going on.
Rob, here we go. A third and fourth place matchup to go. Kaylee to get things going for the Wildcats.
Trouble.
Out of system and an acing serve from the junior captain, Morgan Kaylee.
5 went to the floor but couldn't get to it.
Got the full coaching staff here. We got Angela, the JV coach, Allie Igo, and Nikki Higley, and head coach Sarah Kaylee. And here goes Morgan Kaylee.
Bench is deep.
Waiting, Rob, if you can get me a number, it's a little hard to pick up.
Up.
Danny Lean on a big, and Morgan Kaylee a little late getting to that one.
Ran over there and got hit by it. Right off of her shoulder.
Tell me, Rob, if you see a 12 out there.
No. We got a 1, we got a 5, we got a 14, we got a 9, we got a 6, and a 15. Yeah.
I'm sorry, 14.
Yeah, 14's out
okay,
there.
That's Anderson. Big serve at Gretz. Kaylee's going to bump set it outside. Derry waits flat-footed. Abby Bannon on the pickup. Kaylee right side to Gretz. Tight and can't hit it over.
Huh. No, swiped it right back to our side of the net.
How you doing on the scoring, Abby? You keeping up with that? Did you switch it to set 1? Yeah, I do the same thing. I've been doing this for 6 years. High jump float off of Schmidt into the net, Rob.
2-1. Bad guys.
2-2?
2-2, sorry. 2-2.
Haley Gretz, senior captain, taking her talents out to Virginia at George Mason University. And good news out of luscious Logan Gretz. He's starting for the Duluth Bulldog.
Yeah, homecoming today.
It is. Michael didn't know that. Back set, off to the side, double block of Johnson and Derry. Reset, back row standing attempt. Gretz with the pass, overpass, tip, swipe, picked up by Kaylee. Over. Rogers up tight, block is good. Nobody in the backcourt. We'll see what happens. Hard press set down the left side. Kaylee's there for the pickup. Bannon on the 2 ball.
Matt? Beth Gretz also said he's getting a look for homecoming king. I didn't know they did that in college, but
My brother Kevin was on the homecoming panel at Eau Claire.
yeah, getting a look for Logan Gretz, possible homecoming king at Duluth.
Wow. The 6 back to serve. Bryn Reynes comes hard, flat, and tanks that one into the net. Rob, we can be a little rougher on the other team because they're not listening.
That's right into the hammock.
That's not right.
New.
Got to go up to Duluth last night with Graham Madar, Ryan, and Parker for a little Bulldog domination over Minot State in 3 straight sets.
What do you think Wayzata would do to Minot?
I don't want to go there, but there's a drive deep into the court. I don't say this too often, like Graham Madar said. I think the Wildcats could have beat Minot State.
Sorry, Minot. But
I mean, it just,
yeah, that's not good volleyball.
I don't know. You want to go to college there?
No.
Canadian border in the central North Dakota.
Can you imagine what it's like up there in the winter? Oh, Lord. You probably don't want to look out the window.
No. Brushowitz to serve an ace off the platform of Haley Gretz. Tracy Bannett's got the Facebook Live going. I don't know if he could just tell us people that we're on.
Yeah.
Hey, T. Bannett.
Where?
T. Bannett. Tracy.
Direct them to River Falls Sports.
They can just come on our broadcast.
RiverFallsSports.com. New.
We got 2 people of the parents doing Facebook Live.
Yeah.
You can just direct them here. We're doing the broadcast.
If you want to.
You want to put the phone down and tell them to come on to the Mike and Rob Experience.
Yeah.
I thought maybe he'd figure it out on his own, Rob, but
New. You saw him go with it.
Maddie Dare to serve. Good spot. Pass is good. Back row attack. Drive into the corner between Gretz and Derry for another Rogers kill.
Oh, good times. Good times.
Well, let's go. If you want to do Facebook Live and sit there and hold the phone in your lap, I'm not going to.
No, go for it.
Wayzata up 10-5 on St. Michael Albertville. Anderson to serve. Gretz passes on the button. Kaylee goes outside to lean.
Oh.
She had a heck of a night Thursday night. Big block, and Rogers going a little bit away here in set number 1. Talked a little bit with Coach Kaylee, how she felt after last match, and was hoping that maybe everybody would up their competitive levels and competitive matches, and was a little frustrated at the play.
Yeah.
Gretz off the mark. Kaylee pulls it out of the net. Going to be another service ace coming off of Olivia Anderson, the senior setter out of Rogers.
Huh.
Head coach, Rob, get this.
What?
This is almost better than the Mike and Rob experience. Bo Schmidt and the assistant coach is Tex Cabo. Bo and Tex.
All names team.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and it sits on Taylor Peterson's forehead.
We can't because we left our wireless mic set somewhere. Accidentally. Sorry, Westy, if you're listening.
Yeah, Westy, truck on over to the high school and see if it's sitting right by the gymnasium.
We got everything else. We just
got the camera, got all the other gear.
Just left that. What were the coaches' names?
Bo and Tex. Bo Schmidt and Tex Cabo.
They began to wail. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the old cell block. Dancing to the jailhouse rock.
Spider Murphy played his tenor saxophone. Little Joe was blowing on the slide trombone. The drummer boy from Illinois would crash, boom, bang. The whole
Hit it, Rob.
section was a purple gang that rock.
All right, here we go. Olivia
Do
Anderson.
you think that was the body language facial expression timeout?
I think it's about, hey, it's go time. It's the end of the year. We got a state championship we're trying to win here, and that one twings into the antenna, Rob, for another Rogers point.
Huh.
The Knights, that's what they are, Rob. I didn't know what St. Michael Albertville's nickname was until I read the pads on the poles.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty easy.
Yep, Olivia Anderson on a little bit of a run here. See if Coach Kaylee can get him out of this. Shifted the pass, receive pattern. Bannett steps in front. Pass is good. Kaylee goes over in 2. Anderson pushes outside, and Kaylee a little late getting out on the block that time. Allie Ritter.
Smash.
Wow. Danny Lean showing some soccer ball handling skills, rolling the ball back.
Fairly impressive, if I'm being honest.
Anderson to go again, waiting as Derry Lean, and Bannett, this one's at Lean, passes off the mark. Kaylee's going to get there as she slides at the feet of Coach Kaylee, and nobody moves to that one, and look out, Rob. Go ahead and keep an eye on Coach Kaylee here.
Yeah.
Switching up the serve receive here again. Now we've got Gretz, Bannett, and Derry trying to handle the heat of Olivia Anderson. Comes this one, little short floater. Taylor Peterson. Kaylee goes right side in motion. Peterson cut. There's Lean on a good dig. Kaylee back row to Gretz. Down the corner and good to finally end the service run of Olivia Anderson.
Yeah. Get off the schneid. We got 12-5.
Abby, I might need you to help me with the score every once in a while.
I can't really see it either. I can see
Nope.
half of it.
Danny Lean below us, going to serve on the seam. Good one. Anderson's on the spot, goes
Oh.
middle off. Bandits
Oh,
on some
stop.
good defense. Lean, Gretz is standing, and that one, Rob, was not timed well off the hand of Haley Gretz.
Yeah, girls are looking a little flat, if I'm being honest.
End of the year, Rob. Playoff start. They just had a biggie against Chippewa Falls on Thursday, but they came back fine last night for 2-0.
Yeah, maybe they're a little tuckered out. I don't know.
Big high
Oh,
toss this time
wow.
out of Allie Ritter, Rob, for a top spin jumper that goes long.
That thing had some sauce on it.
Two servers.
Good
She
Lord.
and Anya Schmidt do that.
Yee.
Bo and Tex, I wonder if they'd be fun to go hang out with.
With names like that, you got to be fun to hang out with.
Taylor Peterson jump, hard one on the button. There we go, an acing serve out of the tornado, Taylor Peterson.
That's better. That's better. Let's go now, girls. Gather ourselves and make a little run here.
Libero back there, Rob, is Jukic.
Huh.
Vukic. Sorry, that's a V.
Vukovic?
Vukic is going to be an overpass, and Haley Gretz drops down a hailstorm on that one. Brianna Brotho wrapped up in the blankie with a sling on. Got a little junk on the hand.
It is chilly in here. I'm not going to complain, but
My God, I can't take off my sweatshirt.
not after Menominee. I'm not going to complain about the temperature.
No. Abby, Maddie Derry takes a peek up
Oh.
here, and Taylor Peterson, after a service ace, is going to whistle one into the net. Serving for the Royal is going to be Caitlin Lee, the senior middle blocker. Rob, let's see if she works on it. Nope, just going to come with a standard flat serve approach, and
Oh.
Danny Lean gets out of the way just in time for a Wildcat point.
Man, that was close. That's a dangerous let it go.
Rob, the Bandits have been all over the country here, this part of the state, to watch Emily at Chicago Loyola, watching Elise at Stout, and Abby all over.
Yeah, they're busy.
Outside block off of Maddie Derry's hands. Kaylee gets underneath it, pushes outside to Johnson down the line, picked up, scooped up,
Oh.
and Vukic can't get there.
That's a lot of Facebook Live.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Well, Tracy Bannon has
Oh, he tucked her in.
figured out that the Mike and Rob experience is here on YouTube. Michael Kaylee skipped out on us last night. He went over to watch UMD and Michigan hockey. They got a little 4-team tournament, and Michigan beat their number 3 in the country. Duluth is number 5. It was a 2-1 battle.
Is that hockey season or is that like
It
preseason
is.
stuff? Oh, okay.
Right side, Derry's going to tip it in play. Nice play that time. Anderson underneath with a back set to the right side. Block off of Johnson. Anya Schmidt on the right side with a kill for the Royals out of Rogers.
15-10, bad guy.
No
What?
buzzword.
New. We can
Wait.
make one up, but uh-oh.
Anya Schmidt
Oh, jeez.
drives in an ace past Bannett.
So when you throw it way up like that and do the spin, that
You'd have to talk to Abby about that, Rob. I watched the higher level volleyball players do jump floats and all that stuff.
That
but
thing comes in hot.
I'm assuming there's more moving pieces and the toss has to be good. Schmidt to go again. Bannett tighter this one. Kaylee goes outside to Derry with a push in play. Back row jump into the net that time off the striking hands of Allie Ritter for a Wildcat point.
Speaking of hot, she put a nice swat on that, but it never made it over the...
Rebecca Randleman's video, Rob.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting song you dug out. A little
you're
Silent Night.
Yeah. I thought it was a good one.
Gretz to go for the Wildcats on the edge. Middle.
Oh.
Unblocked that time. Big swing out of Hannah Brushowitz. Bryn Johnson a little late on the block, Rob. We got to talk to you about your daughter doing multiple things and being able to be flexible. Bryn's going outside. She's playing middle and sometimes might forget her responsibility. Ryan's to pass at Gretz. Pass is good. Kaylee goes right side to Derry cross court and
Lord.
gets out of bounds for a Wildcat point.
That was almost an overkill. Fell harmlessly to the floor, though. Point Wildcat.
Yes, it did. Abby Bannett, the junior libero here down below us. I always try to throw gum in their hair, Rob, when they're down below us. Used to do that at church with Pat and Kevin.
Did you really?
Yep. Tight set inside, picked up by Peterson and no one else home. Nikki Higley with a little expressive facial reaction on that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Serving, Hannah Brushowitz. Going to drive this one at lean. Passes high on the button to Kaylee. Goes right side to Derry. Likes to cross court. Why not, Rob? She's got a bunch of kills off it, and she's going to keep going with that one.
I thought they were going to play that out.
Abby, can you turn your mic on? I'm just curious to talk to her real quick. Abby, when you're sitting here playing a tournament, is it that hard to keep your energy up, especially on day 2 in the last couple matches?
Yeah, definitely day 2. It's definitely harder because the competition definitely increases as you continue on throughout the day as well.
Yeah, but isn't that what you want? Or are you just gassed by this time? Or is it just hard because you've been here all weekend? Or
Sitting around all day?
Yeah, definitely when you have a match in between when you have to sit, it kind of gets to be a long day. Of course, we're always excited to play a game, but it does get tiring.
Oh.
In system volleyball, Roger's going to fight right back. Kaylee scoops that one up. Bannett, Kaylee's going to go over for a drive and picked up off the wobbly hands. Touch picked up and tooled off of Kaylee. Kill that time by Allie Ritter.
Yeah, to turn her back down in case
It was never that hard for me when I sat on the bench all the time. I never felt that tired.
Weird.
You?
I didn't spend much time on the bench, if I'm being honest.
No, that's too good for you. Anderson to drive hard at Gretz is off the button. Bannett's going to put it to Lean. Healthy swing, healthy kill out of the machine. No Dak Nation. Yeah, so it's a preseason tournament, Rob, for hockey. They're getting things started, but these do all count.
Seems, well, I guess it's not really. Yeah.
5-6 service zone given to Lean. She's going to put it on the seam and just carried out of bounds.
What do the 2-sport athletes do, the guys that play football and hockey? No?
Don't see that much in college, Rob.
Oh, my bad.
Coach Kaylee was offered to play on the Illinois basketball team. Coach told her she didn't have to come to practice, just show up for games.
Fair enough.
Driving serve at Lean. Kaylee's going to find the zone behind the back, and that one's good for the Magician.
I probably would have taken her up on that if I was the coach. Like,
Yeah,
heck, I'll go play some ball games. I don't know. Right?
I think Sarah thought it wasn't fair to the basketball
No,
players.
that probably actually would have angered the other girls.
If the coach wants me, I'm going to go play. Taylor Peterson, the junior middle blocker to go. Puts it at Vukovic. Middle set, touch picked up. Big spar up there between Gretz, and that time Haley Gretz finds herself in the twine a little bit.
Might have caused a schism in the locker room, I bet. I feel.
You're all adults, Rob.
Like, how come she gets to come and play and doesn't have to practice all week, Coach?
Caitlin Lee to go for the Royals. That one's at Lean with an overpass. Rogers going to set up underneath. They got to cut it tight cross court. Kaylee's there. Bannett tries to one-hand it, and that'll be a driving kill off the right side of Anya Schmidt. 9th grader out there in the starting lineup.
Almost took up some of these mini donuts over there. Those were good, weren't they?
I have not had any.
Oh.
Keeping the blood sugar in check. Got another time out here coming from Coach Kaylee. What's our score at, Abigail?
Let's dive in. 22-18.
All right, I got to pay attention.
16?
Jammer.
22-16, I'm sorry. Oh, what is it?
Jammer asked me to give Abby a hug.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Grandma. We don't let her talk, so.
The jam.
Yep.
Jam and Gare Bear. Oh. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm feeling this. Let me grab my air guitar.
Brianna's grandpa and grandma are having a good time watching Rob play air guitar. Oh, this is
the red, white, and blue.
a good mix, buddy. Caitlin Lee dribbling, ready to get things going after the Coach Kaylee timeout.
The Dead Daisies, if you're looking for that cover. Good song.
It is. Bryn Johnson keeps one in play. Tight to Anderson. River Falls jumps up on it. Resets the offense under Bannett. Kaylee. Gretz cutter outside
that's
tool.
all right.
Point Wildcat.
We like that.
We do. Anytime I can say point Wildcat. Rob, when was the last time somebody turned down my headset?
No, I was just looking like, whoa. Little under the weather. How you feeling right now, bud?
I feel real good, tell you the truth. I got some Flonase, Rob.
Oh, good.
I thought I had a prescription,
Yeah.
which had a steroid in it. Cross court, cutter off the freshman Anya Schmidt with a kill.
We can't do steroids. It's not legal on the YouTube.
I went down to Freeman's and I said, hey, can I get a refill? And the guy's like, I don't see this in your records. He goes, it's on the shelf now. So I took a little hit of that and got a couple of Hall's cough drops and
Off you go.
smoking, schmagging, and call it good.
Yeah, perfect. Uh-oh.
Freshman Rob going to drive the top spinner at Gretz. Going to go overpass again. Rob, that's got some heat.
Yeah.
Quick tip picked up by Johnson. Hittable ball from Lean out of the back row, and that ain't going to get there.
And when it ricochets off you and careens over into the other side of the court, you know it's coming in hot.
Set point number 1, Rob. I believe the last time the Wildcats lost back-to-back matches was down in Marshall. We lost 3 in a row down there.
Yeah, we did.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Schmidt with the bomb again. Bannett. Kaylee's going to leave that one to Gretz. Going to tip it up over, picked up nicely. Miller's going to joust with Johnson. Rob, and that'll do it. The Wildcats drop set number 1. 25-17, Abby?
Yeah, 25-17. What are they? The Royal?
The Royal. Aces that set. Kaylee had 1. Peterson had 1. Peterson had 1 service error. Lean with 1 service error. Kills. Gretz with 3. Kaylee. Johnson. Lean with 1. And Derry with 2. All your stats brought to you by All Day. Abby Derry. For all your all-day needs, be sure to visit allday.com.
Don't forget to change that to set 2, bud. Yeah, nice job, girl. Gotta see if we can find a way to climb back into this thing, Mike.
Now, Westy, yeah, we lost that, Westy.
Yeah, sorry about that.
We lost the whole kit. We left it at the high school. So
sorry about that, boss.
Sophie Langley got a kick out of Bowen Tex. Rob, if we were to come up with nicknames for us, what would it be?
I'd take Bo or Tex, if I'm being honest.
I'd take Hildago.
You like that?
Hildago and the Rabbit.
The Rabbit? I'll be there. Yeah.
You'd be all right with
I'm good with that, too.
the Rat and the Rabbit. What do you want to be?
I don't know. I kind of like Tex.
Runner and the Gunner?
I kind of like Tex.
The Pope and Paul?
New. Big shooter. I'd like to be the big shooter, Bobby
Rob,
Burrows.
we got Wyzetta won that set over there. Is that going to be set 1 for them with a 25-21 Wyzetta set in the championship against the Knights out of St. Michael, Albertville?
Looks like the Knight put up a pretty good fight.
Yeah.
Gonna have to see if they can't pull something out of the old trick bag.
Rob,
to try
this
to get
is
past
it.
Wyzetta. What?
Playoffs are next. This is the final regular
yeah.
season game of 2021. We were cut short last year. Wildcats made a trip over to Wisconsin Rapids for the state tournament, losing to Burlington.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling that, but
No, it was
strange.
Remember how bad I was dripping, and we were talking about how bad my forehead was dripping sweat after trying to get that stuff going?
Yeah, we had a hard time getting that one revved up, didn't
You
we?
saved the day again.
Yeah,
Right, I was going to go through all the stuff, and
yeah.
you're like, where else can you go? We've checked all the
Yeah.
just leave it. I'm like,
yeah,
all right.
let it buck on yellow. Does it really matter?
No.
No. Well, I mean, it matters, but nothing we could do.
Chewbacca Randleman, the junior, coming on up to talk to the Mike and Rob experience after the 3rd, 4th place match here at
It's going to take her a second to get up here a bit.
I showed her how.
Oh, okay.
back stairwell, through the monkey bars,
Yeah.
over the lemon drop seeds.
Yeah, past that barrier, through the chain link fence.
Do you get a little upset, Abby, when your dad gets a new tattoo about one of your other sisters other than you?
She doesn't.
You had a chance.
She got one right there.
That
Boom.
doesn't count.
Yeah, it does. This is a 20. That don't look bad for a 20-year-old tattoo.
You like licking yourself a lot. You're like a cat.
Yeah.
I tell you how my cat drinks water, Rob.
Purr.
My cat dips her paw in the water and then licks her paw.
Your cat is weird.
Why?
I don't know.
I like
It
my
was
cat.
born that way. I have no idea really, but it's
born
weird.
on a farm. It was going to be given away if we didn't take her. Ivy Mavis. Wildcats coming out set number 2. Same lineup as 1. Kaylee Gretz, the Bronco, Bryn Johnson, Daredevil, Maddie Derry, and the Machine, Danny Lean, and the Libero, the Fire Crack.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, here there comes a big heavy serve.
Anya Schmidt's going to start this one at Maddie Derry. She says not a problem. Sets on the button, and
Oh.
there's a driving kill for Haley Gretz off the hands of Morgan Kaylee.
That's got to leave a welt on your forearm, doesn't it?
No, I was doing that to Ryan the other night. Abby, you got to get a kick out of this, right? Ryan's like, Dad, will you come out in the garage? So I throw her passes, and she just sits there and passes.
Yeah.
Sarah comes out and sits in the garage. So
I don't think that's coming at 100 mile an hour though. Oh.
so I said, Ryan, if we're going to get, come on, make it over.
Oh.
Lift. So I said, all right, Ryan, just stand there. Trust me. So I start
Peppering her.
overhand throwing the volleyball.
Sure.
She did a nice job. Bryn Rains, another senior to serve for the Rogers Royal. Bannett's under that one. Kaylee's got hands right side, mono Gretz.
Uh-oh.
Into the hole and an overpass kill. Laying on her back, Bryn Rains pops it over.
Got it to fall. About 4 inch inside the line.
I was trying to watch Brianna Brothel put her hair into a ponytail with her messed up hand thing.
It's probably hard to do.
Bannon, good pass. Kaylee outside to Derry. Good approach down the line through the double block, and the Daredevil looking good.
I imagine there's several things that are hard to do when you have a broken hand.
Shovel.
Ride a bike.
Play with hockey.
Play piano.
Serve a volleyball.
Serve a volleyball.
Haley Gretz goes down the line. Serve is good. Draws Olsen off the court. Right side down the line, and the banger. Brushowitz. Holy Hannah.
Jeez.
Guess what her first name is?
Hannah? Clever.
Very.
PA might use that one.
Hannah Brushowitz going to be serving for the Roger Royal. Beautiful, crisp fall day today.
Nice out. Really nice.
Going to put this one on the seam, and Danny Lean and Abby Bannett, both of them say yours.
Yours. No. Oh.
I always used to do this. Mine, no, yours.
Then it was too late.
Get them to bite.
Get
them to bite a little bit on it, and then pull my
try to fool your
platform
teammate.
on. Oh, yeah. This one's at Lean. Passes better. Kaylee on the 10-foot line is going to leave a back row attack for Gretz. Anderson underneath. Nice set to the outside. Looper cross court. Bannett. Kaylee Johnson through the middle, and the Bronco looking flexing the muscle on that one. Oh, she gets benched right away, and Taylor Peterson's going to come in for her.
Huh. Been having a decent weekend.
Wow. Sits down at the other side of the bench all by her lonesome.
Marvelous Maddie Range is over there by her.
Abby Bannett's going to sling a right-handed serve on the seam, and that thing floated like a little slider. Joust at the net. Another one at the net, and the Wildcats win that one off of Maddie Derry's beautiful manicured fingertips.
Spar.
I'm going to go both now, Rob. I'm going to be a switch hitter.
Okay.
Firecracker Junior Abby Bannett going to try to get the Wildcats back into this loss. Set 1, 25-17. Nice set. Too tight for the hitter. Bannon on the 2-ball. But Gretz out of the back row on the mano-a-mano block from Lee and never cleared the tape.
No, that was the easiest block she's had in a long time.
It is when it doesn't come over.
Yeah.
Rob Wyzetta ties it up at 3 coming out of a hole.
You got to give me a ride out to the ranch, but tonight.
That's all right. I got nothing to do. Olivia Anderson. That one's at Gretz. Good pass. Kaylee goes right side to Derry. Standing cross court. Finds the opening for another Daredevil kill.
Yeah, right over there by the free throw line.
Rob, where are the Badgers at today?
I don't know.
Where are the Packers at? Chicago tomorrow?
Yep. Noon.
Home game? Against who? Apparently the Badgers are at home against a team called No Idea.
Never heard of them.
Going to free ball it over, and that one comes off. Will be a Wildcat point as a double is called by the upstairs referee.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yep. Maddie Derry, senior year, she wants to travel. That's her future plans. Good serve. That one cuts a little left, too.
I think she's going to go follow Big Sister down to UWL.
I heard possibly that. She's going to play volleyball. Block comes through. Peterson and Lean.
I don't think she has any plan to play volleyball, but I'm not really sure.
She was talking about it for a little while, wasn't she?
I don't know. Not much.
Be fun.
Yeah. I guess.
What color is lacrosse? Is that a maroon, Rob? Is that a
maroon and silver?
Is that what it is, maroon?
Yeah.
Big high swing of Ritter. Comes hard at Bannett and Derry for another ace, Rob. And I guarantee Bowen Tex must be working on these high toss top spin serves.
Fairly effective.
Allie Ritter, a senior out of Rogers, just down the road here from St. Michael. Drives it hard again, and that time Bannett and Derry need to figure out who's going to take that one. And Maddie Derry says, I'll just get out of the way, and you can come out in and fire crack. Serve receive pattern is going to be Bannett alone in the back row. Just kidding. Shifting here, Rob. We're going to throw Lean, Derry, Bannett, and Gretz to try to handle the high top spinner. And talk about it enough, and it's going to go in the net.
Yeah, it's called the jinx. Try to work it.
Kinsley Albrow's not feeling very good. I had to give her one of my Hall's drops.
Yeah, she took one from Renee last night as well. Must have the cold that's going around.
Danny Lean, yeah. We figured we got it from Westy. Outside, good set. Block is up by Kaylee, and Morgan Kaylee on a mano-a-mano spar. Winner.
Big old blizzy.
Wildcats hanging around here in set 2. Rob, I'm not afraid to go 3 sets on a Saturday.
No, why not?
Nothing to do.
No, not really.
Get home and do nothing.
Yeah.
Chores, clean the house.
Couch
Anderson's
surf.
going to go to right side. Tools off the head of Haley Gretz and out of bounds. Rogers point. Kim Peterson's back to Facebook Living.
Interesting.
Why not?
Yeah.
Caitlin Lee.
I think she's just trying to get a little vid. Oh.
Coming right down the middle, Rob, and on the whole team yells out, and it does go out. They should try that on every serve. Just yell out,
Right,
and then
make
just
it go
get out of the way.
I don't think it works like that.
Huh. Never know.
Be nice if it did.
Junior Taylor Tornado Peterson to go here for the Pepsi player of the game, and she floats one back and gives it
Just
right
worked
back.
for them too, though. You might be right.
Well, it's something new, Rob. I'm always looking for new trends in sports. Right? I mean, all of a sudden you see the spread offense. Our whole life, everybody ran the wishbone.
Right. Oh.
Down the line, Derry with an overpass. Picked up by Gretz with one hand. Kaylee's going to go over in two and finds the campfire, but apparently
Lift.
River Falls crossed the center line.
Oh.
And that shenanigans.
I didn't catch that, but again, I don't have my contacts in.
Okay. Rob, we're going to McCoy's after this.
Okay. Oh, that's
serve.
out.
Just good line, Rob, to see that one.
That was right in front of me. I couldn't hardly miss it.
I think we went to McCoy's last time we were here. Kind of a cool little upscale bar and grill.
Yeah. It was a sports bar, yeah.
Willie McCoy's?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Kaylee right hand up. Going to drive this one down the middle. Serve off the mark. Anderson's there. Going to be a hittable ball from the pin.
Oh.
Derry tries to tip it. Kaylee gets it over. Vukic off the spot. Kaylee picks that one up. Right side set to Derry. Block is up that time off the 6 of Bryn Raines.
We did miss out on our breakfast spot because you couldn't make it this morning. A little disappointed because that's good. It was good. We don't even know what it was, though.
We would have found it. I didn't even do any looking.
Yeah.
Raines with the kill. Going to take it behind the line for serving this one to that Bennett. Kaylee waits. Feet underneath it. Gives it to Derry on the left side. Big healthy swing. And lands inbounds off the block. They thought possibly a tool out of bounds, and didn't look like she was in the best body position to try to play that one either, though.
Did she let it go and just?
It did, yeah. She's kind of
I
twisted
couldn't tell
up
what she was doing over
like
there.
she was in the Indian-style position, sitting on the court.
Oh.
Lean off the mark. Bannon on the 2-ball. Derry's going to cut it through the double block. Rogers going to live another one. Back row attack coming. Kaylee tries to get a hand pass on it. No luck. Rogers on a little bit of a run here in set 2. We were just knotted up at 8. Now it's 14-10 Rogers. Raines to go again.
Got to pull on those reins a little bit. Reel. Oh.
Pull too hard?
A little bit. Horse reared up a little bit on her.
The game inches, Rob. It's what I say in golf.
No, they all are.
What did Grandma Betty say about that?
Never said anything about the game inches. She did say if you let a horse to water, you better teach it how to drink. I don't know.
Gretz going to go down the line. Good serve. Anderson's got options. Going to go middle. Back row. Slinger out of bounds that time off the hands of Raines for a Wildcat point.
Not sure what she was talking about there, but
Rob, the energy is flat.
Yeah, no.
On both sides? You feel it, Abby? She nods her head yes.
You know what part of it is? I think it's because we don't have our court mic on too. That hurts the.
Do you know how hard it is, Rob, to have a conversation with Abby when she's a mute?
I like it.
Big swing off from Brushowitz. Block up.
I like when she can't talk back.
Rogers point. Hannah Brushowitz is going to go behind the line again. Healthy looking junior.
I'd turn her on, but she's got a foul mouth. She likes to cuss a lot.
Can't be worse than yours, and you've had one slip in 6 years.
Oh,
Derry hangs on the right side for another kill.
Right off the collarbone of the, what is it, the one?
Maddie Derry leading the team with 3 kills in set 2. Abby Bannett behind the line. Barking out orders. Bannett's going to float one that drifts a little left on it, Rob.
That was a beauty.
Back row attack. They like to go to that quite a bit, Rob. That's usually your 4th option. Setter was pulled off the mark and outside of the court.
Got him a little out of system there.
See if River can go on a run here.
They have to. Well, they don't have to, but it'd be nice if they did.
Yeah, I'd like to see a set 3 and a 3rd place finish up here. They need to be in the book again, Rob.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Pass is pushed. Back row attack again. That time comes off of Bryn Raines through the blocking hands of Danny Lean and out of bounds. Touch. Kill.
What have we finished here in the past?
3rd, 2018.
Oh, okay.
And I think Gretz is going to get the pass on the spot. Right side, Derry gets her feet set down the line that time. Picked up by Vukic, the libero. Back row attack again. And that one, Raines wants back. She was a little out of sorts, as Rob Derry likes to say.
Feet were a little not in the right spot. Yeah.
She looked like she was trying to do the tango when the waltz song was on.
Right.
You ever seen that, Rob?
I've done a polka before, several times.
It's like when Abby Derry cuts it loose at Oktoberfest.
Oh, man.
Uh-huh. Outside, swing hanging. Maddie Derry a little late on the cover there.
Look, she got a little tangled up, too. Looked like the toe got caught in the sport court.
Well, I don't think this is sport court. But
Whatever it is.
she tripped over one of the painted lines.
Doesn't look like a natural surface to me.
Oh, big high toss
Oh,
again.
wow.
Going to cut that one loose. Yeah, Rob, we were over at Parker's football game Tuesday night. He played under the lights at the new high school turf field.
Yeah.
Ryan's rolling around on the turf, and Sarah says, Ryan, don't touch the line. You're going to get paint on yourself. They don't paint the lines at
No,
turf.
I know.
Lean with a good serve at Vukic. Set is off the mark. Push. Pumpkin, and that's a big kill to the deep corner. Pineapple. That's really not pineapple, Rob. That comes off the setter hands. Did I tell you what the Duluth setter did last week? Abby, overpass coming. Setter jumps up, lets it go. Drops on the other side of the net for a kill. Total bluff set. Wasn't going to be on our side of the court.
Huh.
Derry off the mark. Kaylee's there. Gretz will have a swing at this one. Reach, block, and that's nobody home.
Interesting.
So Morgan was there. I said, Morgan, I need to see that in a game sometime.
The old bluff set.
Caitlin Lee, Rob, serves right down the middle on Hanson drive. And we're going to take a timeout, I believe, as Coach Kaylee needs to start getting irate with the referee and take some frustrations out.
What's she sauced up about?
Bowen text, Sophie Langlois, the captain, says, yes, they were given a trophy for third place in 2018. It's in the book. I see that, Sophie. Don't judge me.
I had no idea.
You don't. That's my job, Rob. It's not your job to know this kind of stuff. I'll go to McCoy's, Willie McCoy's. Rob, that was the one where I think I told you Willie McCoy's had the...
Crail's going to go check for the wireless mic set for us.
That'd be nice. Here, Rob, I added this when I was driving home last night and had the tunes just cranked. See if you give me a little like on this one added. Caitlin Lee getting ready for the Rogers Royals.
Miss you, Marissa.
Stockman's texting in or what?
No, it's one of her songs, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, I think it was.
She loved Guns N' Roses.
Gretz with a big approach and a kill.
Big fan of Guns N' Roses.
Much needed.
Yeah. Not it up yet?
Hanging around, down 17-19 on the scoreboard here at Abby Derry. Taylor Peterson gets the service zone from Coach Higley.
Good enough.
Coach Kaylee puts the lip balm on, and Peterson can't carry the tape. Got to clean things up around here, Rob.
Get the wiggle there, but no.
Uh-oh, Rob, guess what? The freshman Anya Schmidt's back there. You ready for this one?
Yeah, no,
Abby
not really.
Derry is all bouncing, ready for this. Boom! Lean on the overpass and out of bounds.
Yeah, I'm not even sure how you pass that and keep it on your side of the court. It comes so hot.
Oh, well, another timeout, bud. Quick one. Says, all right, I'm going to come in here and show you guys how to pass. And she, Higley, and Igo have checked in on the back row service pattern.
Yeah, you don't want to do this so much. Probably more of this, so it goes up, way up in the air. I don't know.
I played hockey, ran cross country, and played some tennis. Rob, did you know in 1975, Michael Roback qualified for the state tournament, a 2-mile run? He finished fourth. He ran a 9-minute, 56 second.
I did. In 77, his brother did it in 2:39.
Mitch Potter went on a run. He was at the state tournament in 2 different events. In 1999, he was a 300-meter hurdle in the high jumper. 6'5", Robin finished third.
Mike Cunningham and Mitch Potter had nice careers as well.
Wow. There's another Roback down the road, Rob. That must be some...
Mitch Potter was a heck of a hurdler. We got a game going on.
Here we go. Olivia Anya Schmidt behind the line.
Saucy.
Drives it at Derry, and she's got bruises on both forearms after taking 2 heaters from Schmidt.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you do with that?
One's going to be a Bannett.
Okay,
pass is better.
perfect.
Kaylee's going to go over in 2. Picked up. Outside block is laid off of Kaylee, and that'll be a Rogers point as Kaylee dives to the
I was
ground.
gonna say, it'd be nice if we could make that girl stop serving.
Well, Rob, it's going to take a pass.
Yeah.
Then it's going to take a side out.
Yeah.
Schmidt to go again. The freshman with a high toss topspin heater coming in at Bannett. Rob, that'll get us to match point number 1, and the Wildcats find themselves in a hole here in set 2, losing set 1 17-25. Action next Saturday, Rob.
Yeah.
Playoff volleyball, win and move on. Lose and you're done.
New Richmond or North, is that what you said?
No, we've got to guarantee. Hey, Rob, we got the serve
thank
back.
God. Wasn't it New Richmond or North?
Rob, we will be playing the winner of New Richmond and North. You're right, I forgot we got to buy.
Yeah.
You're right.
Thank you.
I'm wrong.
Happens. Not often.
Grandma Betty made you pretty smart.
Not often.
Kaylee, match point number 2. And that will do it, Rob, as the Wildcats go to 27 wins, 3 losses. Finish 4th place. We've got Chubecca Randaman getting ready to come on up here. A little flat. Like Abby Derry was talking, she played this sport. She understands what it's like.
Yeah.
Set number 2 statistics coming from Abby Derry.
Thanks, buddy.
No aces. Kaylee with 1 error. Peterson with 2 service errors. Gretz had 2 kills. Johnson had 1. Derry led the way with 3 kills. 1 block for Derry and 1 block for the Magician. Thanks, Abby. I appreciate all your time.
Yeah, buddy. Later.
Give a little rundown here, Rob. I want to thank our sponsors. We are the Mike and Rob Experience Season number 6. Rob Derry, Abby Derry, and Mike Kaylee today. I want to thank the great people down at the First National Bank. They do all sorts of great things for not just YouTube, but all of the community of River Falls, downtown River Falls, corner of Main Street and Locust.
Yeah.
UWRF campus.
Yeah.
And on the hill at Prescott. No Boss Project.
New.
No Buzzword.
Nope.
No Wildcat Trivia.
New.
We want to thank the city of River Falls.
We call it base offense.
Base. Super base. Yeah, we got Chubecca Randaman trying to make her way up the back 40 here. Wildcats lose to Rogers in 2. They lose to St. Michael Albertville in 2. Beat Elk River this morning. Beat Wabasha, Kellogg, and Moundsview yesterday.
Yeah.
Regular season is done. I think, Rob, 27-3 would be the regular season record.
Here she comes.
Becca Randaman getting ready to come up on the Mike and Rob Experience. We love to feature our players. Rob Derry does all the player highlight videos, and here is junior Becca Randaman, a.k.a. Chubecca. Becca Randaman, a.k.a. Chubecca, on the Mike and Rob Experience as the Wildcat feature player of the game. Becca, we'll see if we can get this computer right. We'll kind of stand back here. I don't know.
She did the soundtrack for that one all by herself. Well done, by the way. Well
Becca,
done.
Thank
I
you.
think your nickname was originally given to you by Greg Peters, correct?
Yeah.
Is it okay how we harass you a little bit about with your nickname?
Yeah, I think it's funny.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Apparently, Coach Kaylee, midway through the year, was going to have a Chubecca sound-off contest, and we never got to the finalization of that.
Yeah, I know she texted us about it, so we all sent her some.
Can you make one?
I'm
on.
not the best at it, and my voice is a bit gone.
I know.
so.
You're sick.
Who is the best at it on the team? Is anybody good at it?
Taylor's pretty good.
I'm not.
Morgan.
Rob's pretty
Well,
good at it,
I'm
isn't he?
sorry. I am very good at it.
Yes.
Very good.
All right, Chubecca, let's talk a little bit about the weekend here, right? I mean, obviously, it's the end of the regular season. You played 5 matches, 2 yesterday, 3 today.
Mhm.
What's it like here being at St. Michael Albertville?
Yeah, it's really nice. There's a lot of good competition here,
Yep.
so it's been really fun to be able to have that. And so, yeah, it's been really fun.
All right, jumping onto the varsity team.
Mm-hmm.
Not a volleyball specialist. You're one of the very few athletes that are still playing 3 sports.
Mm-hmm.
What's it like to jump onto this team and jump into practice every day?
Yeah, it's really fun. I like the energy that we have as a team, and it's like so much different from the other sports that I play, like
How so?
basketball and track. Just the energy, like when we're out playing, we always have really high energy and are like really supportive of each other, which is really nice to have.
All right,
So,
how do you
yeah.
do the balance? Volleyball, basketball,
yeah.
track.
It's kind of tough sometimes, but it's really fun. And I mean, I'm always just busy, but I don't mind being busy. So.
Do you play
It's
club
fun.
basketball too, or just?
Yeah, I play for Northwest Elite.
So that's all summer, kind of, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're busy.
Yeah.
Are you ready for a break?
Yeah, it'd be nice, but
how
She doesn't get one. She gotta go straight into basketball. But
Yeah.
How do you compartmentalize your thinking? I teach with a guy that teaches and coaches 3 sports, and right now he's in football, and as soon as it's done, he's all about hockey, and he can't.
yeah, that's kind of funny because everyone always asks me like what my favorite sport is, but it really depends like what season I'm in because like volleyball season I'm just focused on volleyball, and then basketball season comes and I'm like just focused on basketball. So
Let
it
me
really
ask
just
you this:
switches.
what is your favorite sport in the fall?
in the fall? Probably volleyball.
Good answer.
What's your favorite sport in the winter?
Basketball.
What's your favorite sport in the spring?
Track.
That's how you compartmentalize your
Yeah.
thinking. That's pretty
Huh.
simple.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
good.
easy.
What do you do here, Becca? You got playoffs starting in a week from today. You guys are the one seed in section number 1. What's the kind of the attitude shift of the team going forward?
I think we're really excited. We're trying to prepare ourselves mentally, especially just going into playoffs and like making sure that we're there mentally, as well as like playing, like being ready to play our best, especially with the higher competition coming up. So, yeah, but I think we're getting there.
You've been hanging around volleyball, Becca, for a long time. You and Morgan were some pretty tight buddies back in the day.
Oh yeah.
What's it like to play at the litter box?
It's really fun. I like playing with Morgan. I just
I
like
don't.
knowing.
I think she's mean to me.
Like knowing that she's always just gonna set it where it needs to be,
Yeah.
and then I can hit it, as well as like Olivia, and I played with her for a couple of years, so it's really fun playing with them both.
How much is this year prepared you for next year?
Oh,
Your
a
role is
lot,
going to
I
shift a lot
think.
next year, right, Becca?
Yeah, yeah, and I'm looking forward to that, and I think this year's really prepared me for that, and I feel like I'm ready. So
Sarah has nothing but great things to say about you.
that's nice.
Anybody out there watching, mom, dad, anybody on? I know your mom is here. Your dad doesn't like me,
Yeah.
so I don't like him. But
You don't like him because he beats you in golf
he
all the
does
time.
not beat me.
Oh, my bad.
He has a hard time with me.
But my grandma and grandpa, I'm sure they're watching, JT and Rachel, and just my family. So yeah.
Well, there she is, junior Wildcat feature player of the game, Becca Ranneman. Always, you got to give a meow. We switched the way we do this. Always, Legion, be sure to unleash your inner Wildcat.
What am I supposed to do?
Now you meow.
No.
That girl needs to take a break.